but is also called to practice mercy towards others. And so you will remember that very important beatitude of Jesus, which he gave on the Sermon on the Mount. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Jesus also showed us the many paths of mercy, which not only forgives sins, but reaches out to all human needs. Jesus bent over every kind of human poverty and need, both material and spiritual. It is not easy to love with a deep love, which lies in the authentic gift of self. This love can be learned by penetrating the mystery of God's love, looking at Jesus. Just look at this beautiful picture of Jesus in the front of the pulpit. Looking at him and being one with his fatherly heart, we are able to look with new eyes at our brothers and sisters, with an attitude of unselfishness and solidarity, of generosity and forgiveness. All this is mercy. Sister Faustina Kowalska wrote down in her diary, I feel tremendous pain when I see the sufferings of my neighbours. All my neighbours' sufferings reverberate in my own heart. I carry their anguish in my heart in such a way that it even physically destroys me. I would like all their sorrows to fall upon me in order to relieve my neighbour. This is the degree of compassion to which love leads, when it takes the love of God as its measure. And we all know very well the measure of God's love. All that we have to do is to look at that crucifix there. Remember what we experienced on Good Friday. That is the measure of God's love for us. That's what he was prepared to go through for love of us. And it is this love which must inspire us today, if it is to face the crisis of the meaning of life, the challenges of the most diverse needs, and especially the duty to defend the dignity of every person. Thus, the message of divine mercy is also implicitly a message about the value of every single human being. Every single person is precious in the eyes of God, exceedingly precious, unrepeatable. There is no such thing as an ordinary human being. Every one of you is extraordinary. Every one of you is important in God's plan. And Christ gave his life for every single person, for each one of you. To everyone, the Father gives his Spirit and offers us intimacy. Jesus wants every single one of us to know in a powerful and a deep way that true love that he has for us. This consoling message is addressed above all to those who are afflicted by a particularly harsh trial or crushed by the weight of the sins they committed, have lost all confidence in life and are tempted to give in to despair. To them, the gentle face of Christ is offered. Those raised from his heart touch them and shine upon them, warm them and show them the way, and fill them with hope. Again, just look